Hello there and welcome to my thoughts on Onimusha Way of the Sword. Now, I played the original Onimusha games on my old PlayStation back in the day and I loved them. Really enjoyed them. I'm a big Capcom fan. I love their games, I love their art direction. I love all their old arcade games. I used to play them back in the 1980s in my local arcade. And I'm still a fan. All these years later, I'm still a fan of Capcom. And they're very good at putting out games, high quality games, quite a lot of them. And this is another example of that. This is a game that I wasn't expecting. I didn't think we were going to see another Onimusha game. I love the series, but it's not one of their mainline IPs. And I think the budget for this isn't going to be huge, because they know that the market for it isn't going to be huge. But I think they got a hit on their hands here. I think this game is going to do very well, and I'm sure they'll make money off of this one. I did have to mess around with the settings quite a lot to get the picture how I wanted it. It is using the RE engine. Now, this game doesn't look as good as Resident Evil Requiem. I haven't played that, but I've seen a lot of videos on it and it looks amazing. This isn't up there visually with that, but as I said, the budget is probably a lot more modest. They spent a lot of money on Requiem. That's their, Resident Evil is their bread and butter, really. Oh, saying that, they've also got Monster Hunter, haven't they? But anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed this. I wasn't sure how much I'd enjoy the combat, because I'm a big Sekiro fan and I like difficult games. I like my Demon Souls. This is not difficult. This is not a difficult game. The combat is satisfying. It's quite weighty. You see, I absorbed souls into my gauntlet there, so that's classic Onimusha. But yeah, the combat wasn't particularly challenging, although I enjoyed it. I mean, does it really need to be that challenging? I don't think it does. I think for this game it's fine. It's quite a linear game, judging by the demo anyway. Obviously the full game we don't know what we're going to get. You can pick up things like in the environment like this to defend myself. I wasn't sure what to do with it. I was just like, okay, so I can block the arrows, but I did manage to kick it away. So maybe if I'd kicked it at the enemies, then it would have done some damage. These archers are backing off there to try and get some distance on me. I did really get to like this more and more. The more I played it, the more I enjoyed it. It's just satisfying. It's just a nice game to play. And graphically, the colours are very muted. It's a bit grey, browny looking. But of course you get these red, green and blues, these primary colours for the magical elements to the game, which is just like the original. It definitely feels like an Onimusha game, through and through. But obviously modernised in terms of the controls and the combat. So it's a nice evolution without straying too far from the original sort of look of the games. Here's one of the cutscenes. There's quite a lot of cutscenes. It looks like, judging by the demo, there's a lot of work gone into it.
What blessed luck.
And as you can see, the design work is top notch.
Where we left off. Death can't stop us.
Now, as I said, it's quite easy up until this point. And then you get a boss. This is at the end of the demo, you get a boss to fight. And it's got a lot of flair to him, a lot of character. I like the way his cape's blowing in the wind. Now that red bar underneath the boss's health bar is kind of like a posture bar, stamina bar. So basically you have to drain that to zero by sustaining attacks, similar to Sekiro. And then you can do a lot of damage on him. Oh! But yeah, he's a nice character, so I'm looking forward to fighting the bosses in this game. They definitely do turn the difficulty up a bit with this boss. I mean, it's not Demon Souls level difficulty, but it's a nice little fight that I really enjoyed. And I think that's what I want from this game, just to have fun and enjoy it, and not to be too difficult. Not that I mind. I mean, Sekiro, I love the difficulty in Sekiro. But yeah, this is a different beast. But yeah, really looking forward to this. Would I pay £70 for it? Like, they're asking 70. I think it's a bit steep. Personally, I mean, I'm target audience for this game, but even I'm thinking, do I really want to spend that much? It's a lot of money. So I probably will wait for a sale on this personally. But I will be looking at the reviews to see just how much game you get for your money before I make a sort of judgment call on that. I hope that, yeah, I hope that this is successful and we get more Onimusha games. But yeah, definitely play the demo, check it out if you haven't already. I really enjoyed it. This is definitely my style of game. As I said, it's quite linear, which is what you'd expect. Well, the demo is anyway. Maybe there'll be some areas that branch out more, a bit more exploration in the main game when we get the full game. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, really enjoyed it. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. I hope you're excited for this game like I am. And yeah, credit to Capcom for putting this out there, for doing this for us. If you're an Onimusha fan, you're going to be hyped for this like I am. So yeah, thank you Capcom. And yeah, long live Capcom. They're really doing good work. So yeah, thank you and goodbye for now.